Hello dear students, I am Dr. Sanjita Das. I am working as professor and head of the department at Noida Institute of Engineering and Technology Pharmacy Institute, Greater Noida. So, I think we all know about the pharmacy practice, right. It is very much essential as in the field of pharmacy. And today we are going to discuss as one important aspect, one important part of this pharmacy practice, that is medication review. Okay. So, medication review, why it is so important? Let us know what is medication review and what are the different aspects of medication review. I think in some of the classes I told you that the pharmacist is playing important role to know about what are the medications has been enlisted in the that prescription and what are the medications he or she was taking during past and also at present, right. So, I think you have noticed, you have experienced that whenever you will go to one hospital, they will ask what are the medications you have taken, what are the medications you are taking now, all these things. So, how we pharmacists, how it is essential to know that what are the medications the patient was taking or is taking before coming to the hospital or during hospitalization, right. So, that is coming under the medication review, right. So, let us know what is this medication history. So, let us first introduce the medication history review. The medication history is a detailed, accurate and complete account of all prescribed and non-prescribed medications that a patient had taken or is currently taking prior to a initially institutionalized or ambulatory care, right. Sometimes it happens that before going to hospital, that means you are now you are suffering from some other disease and you had suffered from acidity and you have taken some antacids as yourself, right, as OTC agent, and now you have went to the, you have now admitted to the hospital due to some condition. So, the pharmacist will take care of whatever medication, the detailed, accurate and complete account of all prescribed and non-prescribed medications that a patient had taken or is currently taking prior to a initialization of the treatment, right, the present treatment you may say. So, it provides valuable insights in a patient's allergic tendencies. What is the purpose? To know these all medication history, medication review. What is the purpose? That is to know the patient's allergic tendencies, adherence to pharmacological and non-pharmacological treatments and self medication with complementary and alternative medicines, right. Sometimes we take there is alternative medicines like Ayurvedic medicines and all those. So, all these will be coming into account of this medication review, right. So, interviewing a patient in collecting the data medical history is called the medication history interview. So, what is medication history interview? That is interviewing a patient in what will be the purpose? In collecting the data medical history is called the medication history interview. So, again we will analyze this medication history from getting the data from the patient. We will analyze what are the things the patient was taking and what are the things due to which the present medication or present treatment may hamper or may interact, all these things we have to take into consideration, right. Because as pharmacist you all have the better knowledge of drug-drug interaction and the adverse drug reactions. Okay. So, it is very much important to know about the medication history interview and medication review. Okay. So, the what is the importance of accurate medication history review? Why it is so important? Let us know. Preventing prescription errors, right, and consecutive risk of to patients. Okay. Useful in the second is useful in detecting drug related pathology or changes in clinical signs that may be the result of drug therapy. Okay. So, the second importance is it is very much useful, the medication history review, it is very much useful in detecting drug related pathology, if there will be any, that means any type of secondary effects, any type of complications, that is drug related pathology or changes in the clinical signs that may be the result of drug therapy, right. Then third importance, the third importance is it should encompass all currently and recently prescribed drugs, previous adverse drug reactions including herbal or alternative medicines and adherence to therapy for better care plan, right. So, this is one target, you may say it is one target or importance, right, for medical history review. So, the third one is it should encompass all currently and recently prescribed drug to that patient, right, previously adverse drug reaction if there was any which has been noticed, and including herbal or alternative medicines like Ayurvedic or Unani medicines and or home remedy, right, and adherence to therapy for better care plan. Next, we should know about the goals of medication history review. The goal of medication history review is to obtain information on aspects of drug use that may assist in overall care of that patient, right. What is the goal? Then the medication history review, it is to obtain, the main thing is to obtain information on aspects of drug use that may assist in overall care of the patient, right. So, the information collected can be utilized for what? To compare the medication profile with the medication administration record and investigate the discrepancy, any discrepancy is there, we have to investigate that. So, that is one important thing, or it will be utilized, that medication review will be utilized for this purpose. And this medication review also utilized to verify medication history taken by other staffs, right, and provide additional information where it is appropriate, right. So, these two things are there where the obtained medication history review will be utilized. First thing is compare the medication profile with the medication administration record and investigate the discrepancies. Then the second is to verify medication history taken by other staff and provide additional information where appropriate. Sometimes it happens that in if we went to AIIMS or any big hospital, you will find that with the head doctor there will be some assistants and they will take care of the history first. So, they will be the other staffs and additional information, they will give the additional information to you as a clinical pharmacist. You have to take the medication review. Then what are the informations in medication history review are required? Let us know. These are some following are some information is commonly recorded during the medication review. So, what should be there? You can all that is, it is very common thing, right. I told you everything, what is medication review and what is the purpose, what is the target, what is the objective, right. And so, you can enlist yourself, just I am saying you. So, I think when I will say you this the points, what is the information we have to take, it will click into your mind and you can know and remember easily, right. So, first is currently or recently prescribed medicines, Then second is OTC medicines, whatever he or she has taken for any minor diseases or that is for its or his comfort. Then vaccination, right, alternative or traditional remedies, any alternative medicine that patient has taken, that has to be noted. And the fifth information, description of reactions and allergies to medicines, right. Any allergy to medicines or any type of untoward effect to the medicines, that has to be noted, it must be noted as the fifth type of information, right. Then the sixth one is medicines found to be ineffective. If some medicines has been given to the patient and it is found to be ineffective, it has to be noted, right, because if the patient is has come for that particular disorder, okay, and the doctor will prescribe the same medicine. So, it will again be ineffective, right. So, it has to be changed. So, for that the medicines found to be ineffective, it also to be noted. Then adherence to the past treatment and the use of adherence aids the better treatment or the betterment of the patient. All these informations are very much essential to be noted, okay, to be collected from the patient. First is currently or recently prescribed medicines, OTC medications if the patient is taking, vaccinations if the patient has taken, right, alternative or any traditional remedies. Along with that, description of reactions and allergies to the medicine. Next is the medicines found to be ineffective and adherence to the past treatment. How much the patient has adherence to the past treatment? It has been observed that it is very common to you all. You have also experienced sometimes common cold, you will suffer from common cold and doctor will suggest or doctor will prescribe to take some antibiotics, right, and you will take antibiotics and after 2 to 3 days you will recover from that common cold and the antibiotic will be for 5 days, you will not take, right. And it has been mentioned in the prescription that for 5 days you have to take, but you will not take. So, that is the non adherence, okay. Or it happens sometimes you will forget to take one medicine, there were 3 times and you have taken twice a day, right. So, that is non adherence. So, how much adherence to the past treatment, it has also to be taken as one important information. Then important aspects of medication history review are: a medication history is a detailed, accurate, complete account as I told you, okay, of all prescribed and non prescribed things, and it will provide the valuable insight in a patient allergic tendencies as I told you, and it will be made by the interview of the patient. Okay. So, that I am saying you how to get into the next step, that is structure of patient case history, right. So, what should be there? If you are going to take the history of any patient, you have to write down its name, isn't it? Name, age, sex, address, if weight it will be taken, right, and date of admission and the patient hospital registration number has to be noted, right. And present complaint, what is the present complaint? It has come for any that is treatment, any other kind of treatment, that is what is the present complaint, you have to note it down, right. So, all any that is already existing disease like TB or diabetes or hypertension with the present complaint, right. Then medicines currently using, what are the medicines he or she is currently using, that has to be noted as fifth point. And it should contain, the medication review should contain the use of drug of alternative systems of medicines like Siddha and Unani, and allergy to drugs. What are the drugs the patient is allergic to, any food or others, right. Problems encountered, okay. Any problem, if any problem encountered during the drug use, that means whether any type of adverse effect has been encountered, any kind of drug-drug interactions has been encountered. So, you have to note it down. Then immunization, if the patient has taken any kind of immunization, you have to note that. Okay? Pregnancy and any other problem faced by that patient has to be noted down. Then next thing is that any surgery and current status has to be noted it down. If the patient has been undergone any kind of surgery and what is the status, current status, he has been totally recovered, or any that is medication is going on, or any that is it is under observation, it has to be noted down. Alcohol, tobacco, these are to be noted down, whether the patient is alcoholic or smoker, you have to note it down, right. Any evidence of drug abuse or misuse, it is to be noted down, because it will give impact on the present treatment and the complication may be due to this. Okay. Then general attitude towards the drug use, whether he or she take importance for the drug use, okay, or just I have taken 2 medicines and the rest 2 I will take later on. What is the type of attitude? Okay. He or she is negligence towards the medication or taking importance. So, you have to note it down. Then patient's opinion for present illness is also important to note for the proper medication and proper treatment and proper care, patient care, right. So, what should be the information source where from you get all these medication history? From directly from the patient, obviously. If the patient cannot express, then the family or the caregiver. If the patient is in ill health that it cannot express, or it is any that is old man, old woman who cannot speak, or a child, then you have to go for its family or caregiver. Then medication vials from which you can get idea, then bubble packs, okay, from which you will get idea about the medication. Then medication list, what are the medications he or she has been taken. Then community pharmacy, from which you will observe what is the medication, that means that you can get idea about the medication review from the community pharmacy also. Then next, the important source of this medication in that is review information is drug programs information network, right. Drug program information network, it is also important source of medication review. So, all these are important sources of medication review. The first thing is the patient, next is the family of or any caregiver, right, and the medication vial, bubble packs, the medication list, the community pharmacies, the drug program information network. Then next is interviewing the client. So, first introduce yourself, how you will go into the client, he is in pain, he is in disease condition. So, first you have to introduce yourself that I am this and I am doing this work over here and I am the part of this hospital. Likewise, you have to introduce yourself, you have to inform about yourself, you have to say your name and everything, right. Inform the client of reason for you being there, right. Why you are interacting with the patient, you have to give the information to the client, because everybody will not say everything about him or himself or herself, right. So, inform client of importance of maintaining a current medication list in chart. So, you have to analyze with the patient why it is so much important of maintaining a current medication list in the chart. What is the importance, you have to elaborate to the patient, right. So, what are the questions to be asked to the patient? Let us know. Which community pharmacist do you see? Mainly you are using which community pharmacy, you have to ask, right. Any allergy to medication, it must be there, is not it? Any allergy to medications, and what was the reaction? What type of allergic reactions was there, and what type of medications you have used for that particular and what have you done for that particular that is allergic conditions, you have to ask. Which medications are you currently taking? It is also important, it is the major thing, right? And name of those medications, please ask what are the names of these medications, right? Then the dosage form, in which dosage form, liquid dosage form, tablet or any injections you have taken, it is also important, keep in mind, okay, the dosage form. Then the amount, specifically the dose, how much amount of that drug you have taken, right, 10 mg, 500 mg, what is the amount of that dose you have taken. The next thing you can ask, how are the taking that means how are these things have been taken, by which route. Okay. Then how many times a day, if you are asking that some drug you have taken and how many times you have taken. So, that means it is also coming into account for the medication review. Then for what reason you have taken that medicine, and what prescription medications are you taking on a regular basis or as a needed basis, you have to that means ask the patient. He sometimes you have seen that the patient may be suffering from any diabetic condition. So, it is a regular medication, right. Then what over the counter medications are you taking on a regular or needed basis, right. Then what herbal or natural medicines are you taking on regular or a needed basis, you have to also note it down. And after asking, then another question, what vitamins or any other supplements you are taking. If a sports person, he might have taken, or any other person, normal persons also they are taking vitamins and supplements, right. So, you have to ask and you have to note it down. Then have you recently started any new medicines? Okay. So, it is also one important question. Then did a doctor change the dose or stop any of your medications recently? It is also important question, right. So, did you change the dose or stopped any of your medication recently? It is another important question, whether willingly he has changed the dose or medication, right. Then next thing is that, are any of the medications causing side effect? The adverse effect you have to note it down, right. Have you changed the dose of that is or stopped any medication because of unwanted effects? Once you are taking some NSAIDs and you felt that there is severe acidity and you stopped the medicine. So, is there anything happened to with you? So, you have to ask that thing. So, do you stop taking your medicines if it makes you feel worse? You have to ask. Then next is important thing, skills of medication history interview. Formal for mainly formal is very much essential addressing the patient. Okay. Report with the patient, active listening, empathetic responding. You must have to be good listener. If we will go on asking and you will not listen to the patient, you will not that means disclose each and every that is questions, right. And you have to be empathetic, because he is in pain, he is a patient or he is a attendee of that particular patient, right. They are in pain. Open ended and closed ended questions must be there, right. And open ended means so many options will be there, closed ended means a yes or no like this. Okay. Are you suffering from this problem? Yes or no like this, right. And transition from one subject to another, it should be a skill. Verbal involvement or repeating patient's own words. If she will say that there is so much pain in my stomach, so you have to repeat that thing. Oh, you have to, so you are having so much pain in your stomach, right. So, like this. Okay. Evidence of leading questions, leading question, it should not be there. You have to take the patient in comfort, right. Evidence of why questions, why all these things, why all these things, it is irritating, right. Timing, clarifying conflicting informations, silence. Once he is saying, you have to be silence, right. You should not say along with the patient, right. and answering questions by the patient, mentioning previous answers and questions, it is another skill. Then reconciliation and documentation is one important aspect, and upon discovering a discrepancy, it is also important aspect or skill. Then update the list of minor, that is OTC taken as needed. So, update the that is list of if any minor medications that patient has taken, and include medications prescribed by other physicians, right. You have to include, that is another skill, and inform physician if client is not taking as prescribed. Okay. If it is not taking as prescribed, then you have to report it to that particular physician of that patient, right. Document in the client's chart, then the date, metric, completed and initial on the medication reconciliation status record must be attended with particular date, right. Any that is pertinent information in the progress notes should be recorded, right. And what are the tips? Balance open ended questions, what, who, why, when with yes or no questions also. Ask non biased questions, right. It is very much important to keep in mind, ask non biased questions, avoid leading questions, explore vague responses, right, and avoid medical that is jargon, like keep it simple. Medical language you should avoid, and avoid the judgmental comments. Okay. Then various approaches can be used, like 24-hour survey, that is morning, lunch, super that is bedtime, right, and review of the systems, that is head to review, right, and link to prescriber, that is the physician and specialist, you have to link to the prescriber. And if medication vials are available, then review each medication vial with patients, confirm content of the bottle, confirm instructions on the prescription vial are current, and if medication list available, you have to check it, and if bubble pack is available, then review it for the medications with patients and confirm the patient if taken entire or. Then challenges with difficult clients. So, some difficult clients will be there, like the old patients and elderly patients, hearing impairments, language barriers, and the medicated clients, difficulty recalling what happened to you, they cannot recall, unfamiliar, and the belief that physician says information. So, you have to challenge all these things. So, these things you have to tackle in whole patients and whole of your knowledge. You have to implicate your knowledge, but you have to avoid the technical language, and you have to listen to the patient with whole of your patients, and you have to note all the things note it down, and you have to consult to the physician about the medication review, as it is important part of the medication and for the betterment of the patient. Thank you so much.